Hi and welcome to SAHA Expo 2026, the International Defense Exhibition, which takes place in Istanbul, Turkey. Army recognition is one of the most important international defense media in the world, and we focus to cover all defense exhibitions to showcase latest innovation and technology presented by international defense companies, but also Turkish companies. SAHA Expo 2026 is a huge defense exhibition, and we are now on the booth of the company Avelsan, and they display many new products. And you can see now two new generations of wheel-tracked unmanned ground vehicles, and also different type of drones in the field of air and sea. The field of drones, there is so many and very interesting defense product. And you can see here on the booth of T3 Passive Technology, a new generation of helicopter type unmanned aerial system. But what is very unique, the helicopter can carry and release different type of small drones. And you can see here there is small wings, and on each wings you can see two small FPV drones, and that's very interesting. Then the helicopter can release all these drones to perform strike mission on the battlefield. Turkish aerospace, TAE, display for the first time a full-scale Model 1-1 mock-up of its new Anka 3. We can compare this new weapon system, these new unmanned aerial vehicles, as an unmanned fighter aircraft able to perform strike mission and combat mission. Now on the booth of Autocar, a very famous company who design and manufacture different types of tracked and wheel armored vehicles. And you can see one of the lighter tracked armored vehicles, the Tulpa, which is equipped with an unmanned turret system armed with a 35mm automatic cannon. The other vehicle displayed at Autocar is the Arma in 6x6 and 8x8 configuration. The vehicle is in service with several countries all over the world. Another interesting vehicle, this is a new variant of the Cobra 2, but you can see on the top of the vehicles boxes who can host drones that can be used to perform reconnaissance and surveillance mission. At SAHA Expo 2026, the famous company Rocket Science, a producer of different types of ammunition and missile, unveiled different type of missile. And you can see here in the middle of the booth, you can see a new smart gliding munition, and also the first presentation of the mini cruise missile. The Turkish company Baykar is a producer of different type of drones, and you can see quadcopter drones armed with a grenade launcher and also with assault rifle. This is also new generation of combat drone. Currently, and according to lessons learned from Ukraine war, many companies all over the world developed drones and counter-drone solutions. You can see here a quadcopter drones with 4 mortar ammunition that can be used to strike specific target on the battlefield. But what is very unique and unveiled for the first time by Baykar is a new counter-drone system. It's a very small system that can be used to destroy and intercept small drone. Unmanned ground vehicle is also a very important topic at SAHA Expo 2026. And we are now on the move of electro-land defense system, who present for the first time a new low-cost solution of unmanned ground vehicles based on a 6x6 configuration. That's what is very unique. The robot can be used as cargo solutions or to carry ammunition or maybe to evacuate wounded soldiers. But you can see that there is 6 wheels, and each wheel can be run and adapted on the condition of the terrain. Turkish defense company continue to develop unmanned aerial system, and the company Baykar, the very famous company in Turkey who developed a full range of different type of unmanned aerial system, present the Kizilema. This is the new generation of unmanned fighter aircraft. Turkish company Baykar unveiled for the first time at SAHA Expo 2026 the new Mizrak. This is a new generation of loitering munition. What is this loitering munition? It's a new attack unmanned vehicles, especially designed to perform strike mission. The Turkish company Baykar presents its full range of unmanned aerial system. And you can see from the right to the left the TB2. This is the famous combat vehicles and combat unmanned system. You have the K2, the Akinci, and also the TB3. One of the highlights at the show at SAHA Expo 2026 is the new Turkish-made Altay main battle tank. This is one of the latest generation of tank that was developed since last 10 years. Main battle tanks is always a very strong power for the combat on modern battlefield. And you can see that, of course, the Altay is armed with a 120mm main cannon. But what is very interesting is the new protection integrated on the tank. There is additional armor at the front of the tank, of the hull chassis. The upper part of the suspension is equipped with explosive reactive armor, and on the top of the turret you can see EPS, active protection system, that provides direct protection against anti-tank guided missile and rocket propelled grenades.